Hey guys, we're going to be in John chapter 13, verse 34. John chapter 13, verse 34. It says, "A new command I give to you, love one another." Man, in this world of being able to go online and say whatever you want to say and have no repercussions except maybe they put you in Facebook jail or something like that, is got us in a world where people are just mean. I mean, I'm talking about seriously mean, can say whatever they want to say, however they want to say it. Sometimes I can get caught up in some of those arguments, especially when it become political or something like that. I just want to get involved, be just as nasty as they are sometimes. Certainly not filthy, but I can be mean. There's no doubt about it. But here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. We are called to love one another. Now, I want to specifically talk about loving one another in the sense of other brothers and sisters in Christ, because we're not always going to agree with one another. There's going to be times when we've made each other very, very upset. But the Bible also says, Jesus even says, he says, and as all his word, but Jesus specifically in the quotes, basically, in the letters in red, talks about the fact that they will know us by our love for one another. All right. And that's the thing, that out there they're gonna say, well, listen, they love each other, they take care of one another, they provide for one another, they help each other, they help each other raise children, they help each other through life, through some of the tragedies in life. They're there for one another, they're helping each other, they're caring for one another. And that's beautiful. And we ought to show, the Bible also teaches us that we ought to show favor to those of the faith, okay? Because we are peculiar people. We're a people in the sense that we've got to stick together. If we don't stick together, we're going to be destroyed and all of that. We got to love each other. But many times we live in this world where things are just nasty, and folks think they can get away with. We live in a world now where people can say what they want to say without having to worry about being punched in the face. Because they can say it, and they can hide behind the internet in the sense that they're nowhere around you when they say it. Used to be a day, man, you had to be ready. If you were ready, if you were, bold enough to say some things in front of people, you had to be ready for, craziness. Even back even as early as the 1700s, looking back to them, duels, the fact that, you could say something, your honor was, detracted, or, you were hurt feelings, and you could end up in a gun duel with somebody, perfectly legal gun duel to settle your differences. And all of that, but that's not what God's calling us to do. God's calling us to love one another, that the world outside will know us by our love for one another, by taking care of each other, by forgiving each other, by showing each other mercy in the midst of many struggles and arguments and pain. That we are called to love one another. I remember the children's song. This is my commandment, that ye love one another. You know the song, and He's commanded it. And if He's commanded it, He expects us to obey it, to love each other. So with Ryan, I got my feelings hurt. You got to love them. You got to love them. You got to get through this. You got to make sure the world, when they see you, that we're loving each other. So they, because look, the world has a deficit in love. And so when they see a group of people actually caring for one another, taking care of each other, then they are attracted to the light of Jesus Christ. And who knows, maybe born again because they've seen the love we have for each other, and they long for that same kind of love. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.